Hello and welcome, you beautiful humans that are here on this call today on this beautiful Wellness Wednesday to exchange energy and talk about all the amazing and abundant states of being that we are activating each and every day by incorporating these amazing superfoods into our life, as well as activating each other's mindsets. Today, we have a beautiful and special guest with us to talk about the experience that she has had over the course of her history with Isagenix. And Katie Neubaum has been able to maintain over 100 pounds of releasing this weight and has earned a fortune by sharing the gift that keeps on giving. And this is what we're here to do today. We are here to activate each other in order for us to continue to pour love into ourselves so that we have the capacity, the energy, and the space to pour love into others, because we're living in a time right now where, boy, oh boy, we really need to continue spreading the love. And it's so beautiful that each and every one of us that are on this call today, we are spread out through different parts of this beautiful planet to be able to activate the people in your energetic space. And it's beautiful to be able to come together and to just, again, activate each other to continue to spread the gift that keeps on giving. So with this, I'm going to allow the beautiful Katie Neubaum to come on and share her story today.
Hi, everyone. Happy Wednesday. I'm really digging this day. So if you don't know, I have to tell you, just because I'm all about cosmic changes that we are all experiencing that do affect us. So today there's a green comet that has not come, it takes 50,000 years for it to rotate around the sun. And here it is today. It peaked just now at 1:11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And what that means for all of us that believe in creation, believe that we are co-creating and that we're able to manifest and have our businesses be how they are. This energy today and tomorrow is really, really special. So I'm going to start by teaching you guys a trick that I use throughout my day. And I don't really have a name for it, but what we're doing here is we're unlocking the pathway of our vagus nerve. And it's a huge pathway that many of us may not even be aware of. We've heard it. We may have heard people talking about unlocking it. But what this is if you've got stress or you've got confusion in your body, remember we are, like Rebecca was saying earlier, this is our temple, this is our vehicle here on earth. So we are doing great at maintaining our homes, and maybe we keep our rooms clean and we keep our cars maintained, etc. But what are we doing for our bodies? So along with the superfood nutrition that we're all embracing and loving and sharing, because it is the best food available on the planet at this time. That's your belief. So we're going to just take a deep breath in so we can all center and connect together. So breathe in all the way to the top, allowing it to come through up to the crown, and just release. Now I want everybody to look at your neighbor to the right, just like chilling, smiling. Yeah. I see you over there. Person, future customer, turn to the left. Good. All right, now I'm going to bring you back to the center. You're going to look at me and you're going to lace your beautiful fingers together and just stretch it out. And it feels so good. Take a breath with that. Breathe in. And just relax. And now we're going to take our laced fingers and we're going to put that behind our head to provide support. We're also willing our head to just relax and stay still for a minute. Now take your eyes, just your eyes. Keep your head right there, just relaxing, and look all the way to the right, and keep looking all the way to the right until your body wants to yawn. Amazing how that happens. And now look back over here, back to me. Once you've yawned, I'll give everybody a minute, because sometimes it can take 1 to 3 minutes. And do the same thing. Look to the left. Let your eyes just go. Keep your head there. Keep your head there. Oh, yes. It's about to come. I can feel it. Oh, good. Now, I like to pull up a little bit on my neck just to create some natural traction there before I let go. Then I release. Now, turn your head to the right. Oh, now you can even see your future customers all the way around because your neck can turn. Just breathing, come back to center when it feels good, and then look to the left. Oh man, I see a lot. I see all kinds of people who are ready for this message I'm about to give you. And good, back to center. Do you feel the release in your belly? Do you feel the release between your third eye, crown chakra? That belly has now been released. So all the whatever stress you may have been carrying from your morning routine or the children, or you never know what it is. And it can be anything. We're humans. So you don't have to freak out about things that start to feel imbalanced in your body. There's always a way out. Trust me. Okay, so now that we're feeling this way, I wanted to go into some things that I was like, what can I share with this tribe here? Because I feel like you guys are on it. You're in it to win it. You're speaking the language of today, this new awakened fun economy that we have all shifted into. And look at what you're a part of. Isagenix, before everything really became apparent of how we are operating, they switched their name. They switched the graphics from the man. Think about this, from the man being one person. And what we talk about with ego, right? Competition, comparison. I'm not judging Isagenix. I'm just really telling you why I love the shift in their advertising for all of us, because we're not just one person. Yeah, well, we are one physical person, but we're working as a well-being collective. So how cool is it, the all-encompassing hexagon with the lotus flower in the middle, which the lotus flower to me is ever blossoming and giving us, reconnecting with us with who we truly are and what we're here to accomplish. So as I was thinking, definitely wanted to show you how to unlock any anxiety that you're feeling, and then talk to you a bit about when I am creating and moving forward with my Isagenix visions and creation. I'm seeing them as if they're happening right now, and maybe if they've already happened is even better, because the feeling of that, then you can operate from the space of, I am a multimillionaire. I am continuously creating. I have the free and unrestricted access to all that is. And again, not to sway you, but these are my ideas and this what works for me. Just like we know of all the millionaires that we've seen be created in Isagenix, they got their own way, which is what I'm here to encourage you to do and to be today, is your true authentic self. People are buying you. You think I'm kidding? They're buying you. You put the same product and present it, and let's just say we all presented it to the same group of people. The ones that are most likely to buy of those people, and I didn't say whether they were or not friends or not, but they're the ones who like, know, and trust. And how are you presenting yourself to be trusted, to be liked? Are you making it all about you and what it's done for you? Or are you asking questions about how can I help you today? How is this product able to serve your body? Let me tell you a story about my brother. I'm giving a role play here with myself. Tell a story about my brother. He was watching my body transform at like lightning speed after observing me be so overweight and tired that I would nap all day, and he lives right up the street. So he witnessed this whole thing happen. It still wasn't enough right away. It wasn't until he suffered some major physical dysfunction, let's call it. And he said, Katie, I really think I'm ready I'm ready for this Isagenix to give it a try to see if it can help me. People want to be helped. They want to be shown the way, and we are the way showers, and we have already been chosen. Stop waiting for someone to tell you that they want the information. You are Isagenix. Be the information. Just like a crystal is said to have certain codes and information in it. You and only you have that codes and information, and only you can deliver it the way that you deliver it. So when you really get okay with that and you stop worrying about what anyone else thinks that may be coming across your page, know that by being your truest of true selves, you're attracting what you actually want. You're attracting people that are like you, not like the person that you're impersonating. And I can speak to you about this with 100 and maybe more than 100% authenticity, because I've been a performer and been on the stage since I could talk. From at 2 years old? I actually have a recollection of my first time being put in front of an audience and say, sing. And that person shape-shifted into many different costumes. I became whichever star I was playing that day, or whichever character, you could be in the chorus and be an extra. It's still a costume. And what I was loving through that time is, no one knows who I really am. I can hide behind this amazing, beautiful, sensual opera singer, and people will love me because they love her. How often are we living from that space? If I could just have hair like that, or be 20 pounds lighter, or be more communicative or expressive, or not be afraid to be on camera. Why are you even trying to be something that's not comfortable all the time? That's where you take baby steps. If you go on to Isagenix with a customer and you're presenting, this is why it's dangerous to be an amazing human being all throughout social media and then constantly being having that as your sales platform. You want to remember that this is, you do it in a beautiful way. Do it in a storytelling way. I'm not saying don't copy and paste, but I am saying that because it's not authentically coming from you. So if you do that, make sure that you are adapting it to how you, with your mouth, would say it. How would you express that congratulations or that support? And then say, I remember feeling that way. Or I can relate because. They want to know why you care about so-and-so releasing 200 pounds, because all that we know from being consumer customers, consumer coaches, consumer absorbers, is that if someone is showing me something that has a product attached to it, they're selling me something. It's fine. We're in sales. Be excited about that and be confident about that. I want to be making sure that you know that this is sales. And if you're trying to make it be something else, you're really limiting your earning potential. Sales is the highest paid career. And there's many different ways to sell and many different things to sell. So you chose Isagenix. I chose Isagenix for many reasons. For the market disrupting products that we have. We're constantly on the cutting edge of creation. We're staying ahead of world catastrophes. Isagenix is the ship. Get on it. Invite your friends to be on it. And it doesn't have room for just 2 of each species. It has room for everybody. And just like Sunny always says, we want to make this the household name. How do we do that? We talk to more people. We invite more people over to our house to have a meal. We do nice things for people, not expecting them to be Isagenix customers, because we already know that's happening. That happens when you stop with the sale first, people. You start with, hey, how's it going, Jane? How are you feeling today? And coming from this place of, we know people need this. I mean, what are our solutions? Let's just go down them real quick. Weight loss, energy and performance, healthy aging. Oh, and the beauty. What are we calling that now? Does it have this whole subsection? Health and beauty and wealth creation. I mean, if you're leaving off wealth creation, why? Have you made $1? have you made? $54? That is money for what? For eating food and feeling amazing? I'm getting paid to look good, people. I'm getting paid to exist. Do you want to get paid to exist? I can show you a vehicle. Yes, there's many vehicles out there, but I like this one. I really like this one, and this is why. Some will, some won't. So what? Talk to more people. So once we've decided what we want in manifesting, and I use that word want loosely, there's better words in our language. It does matter. As an opera singer, I studied every aspect of linguistics in pretty much every language. Want means I don't have it yet. Universe says, oh, well, she's okay affirming that she doesn't have that yet. But when you say, I am an Isagenix multimillionaire, I am creating executives consistently, I am being my best self in my current version of the truth. And my current version of the truth 10 years ago, 98765, I promise you it changed several times throughout there. Because I was listening, processing, and then deciding if I was going to take that on as my new belief or if that was not for me. And I continue to do that. And I encourage you all. It's not about like, I can't hang out with these kind of people because that's very small thinking. It's like, I know who I am. I can go anywhere. I can go hang out with this culture, these people that look very different from me. They may even speak a different language. Why? Because they're human too. They have a soul too, and they love me. And I love them. And I can't wait to know more about how I can serve them and what they are here to teach me. There are no coincidences. Not every single person you connect with is your Isagenix. Well, I say everyone is. So I want to be careful about how I word these things. But the first meeting with them may be for an entirely different purpose. It's up to you to start paying attention. Remember when people say, read the room? Read the energy of the text. Before you start texting them stuff and going ahead and putting out the spiel like we do when we're cold marketing, go look at their dang Facebook page. Somebody might have just died. Or they may already be celebrating a new baby, or somebody's visiting, or they're celebrating love, whatever it is. You got to have a little bit of stuff in your arsenal before you show up to people. I'm not saying you can't start from ground zero, but this is the method for getting where you want to get quicker. Not only are you priming yourself with the disposition as, I get this person. I like this person. I love their energy. I love the way that they wrote this message about how to be a better mom to teenagers. I love this meme they posted. Have things about them that you like, know, love, trust. Why do you want to do business with this person? Flip the switch. Stop thinking that you're just going to open the sales funnel. I'll take anyone with a heartbeat, anyone with skin, and put them on collagen, or get them, put them on my 30-day program. Yes, funnels work. But who do you want to work with? Who do you want to build with? Who do you want to go on retreats with? Who do you want to go to events with? Who do you want to be able to call at midnight about your mega cycles? Who do you want? So what you are desiring means I know that no matter what has happened before, your circumstances don't make you, or if I'm, I've got $2 in my bank account and I'm not sure how I'm going to pay for my auto ship, stop all that and get clear with what you do want to see in your bank account. Write it down. If Kathy Cooper says, if it is not written down, it does not exist. Remember, get paid to exist. Okay, so you're going to make a list of that, of what you would like to have. And sevens are good. There's a little exercise I put in here about the 777 manifestation. We'll see if we get to it, but we're going to stick to foundation here. We're going to decide. Next thing we're going to do is thoughts. This is fun. When we put all this stuff down that we already have, we know it's ours, just it's coming. coming into our vision very soon. We usually would say, well, what if I don't get the customers, or what if I have trouble creating those consultants to get to executive by that date, or what if I get sick, or what if the world shut down again? That's kind of what we normally do. Would you agree? Kind of do that? Well, what I want you to do this time is, what if everybody I talk to wants Isagenix? What if I became an executive? I didn't even wait for the dates. I just became a crystal executive because I stopped thinking and I started just telling my story and the story of my friends and my family. And whatever it is, you've got to be connecting with people. And it's okay. If you don't like them, don't talk to them until you figure out that there is no judgment, right? Because, a lot of humanity is still stuck in, I don't know if that person will talk to me. Did you forget that they're human too, and that they've had families, they definitely had some sort of family. They came from somewhere. People have things. And I promise you, if we all got in a circle right now and we started dumping, I started dumping all the stuff that's going on in my life that I find challenging and obstacle, all of us put it in there. We're standing in that circle. We decide, all of us agree, you can have mine and I'll take yours. We all decided, I will take your lesser burden. I will. When those people start talking, when y'all start talking, we're like, oh, we might even start crying. We might even start weeping. We might even need to hug each other all the time. You will take what's yours. You will. You can experiment with that. If you're feeling low and you're feeling like it's not happening for you, call a couple of people and ask them how they are. Texting, don't do that. That's not how you're going to have a true experiment and feel this in your body. You want to feel this person and know that what you think you see is not what you're seeing. But when you feel it too, and you see it, that's where our faith is confirmed, right? We as humans, faith is a tricky word, belief, interchange, because it's believing in the unseen. It's believing in an idea. So that thought, every thought, especially today with that green comet coming through, you are creating new neural pathways. And the universe and your little program, it's not censoring it and saying, yes, I'll keep that, I won't keep that. Now, your conscious mind can do that. But if you allow like thoughts and things that you're not paying attention, there's been a scientific study, I don't know how long ago it was, but we say or think using the words I am or the contraction I'm 27,000 times per day. When my friend first said this and brought me the article, I said, there's no way I say I'm 27,000 times a day. Well, honey, I was tracking for about 3 hours. We do. We say I'm tired, I'm sick, I'm excited, I'm happy, I'm done with this shit. Whatever you are proclaiming, I promise you, those are the most powerful words. If you're a Bible or religious person, my 40 years of my life was in that foundation. How many times is I am in the Bible? How many times are we told that we are that? You are the same thing. You were created an image of, share same DNA, same God spark. People can believe what they want. That's what is so beautiful about our human experience. So that's just a recommendation if you want to know what you're really thinking about and why things may not be like, do you say it to yourself sometimes? There's no way I would have chosen that. Why is this here? I didn't do this. But if you get serious about taking the baby steps, you will be able to stop the madness. Just listen to this and take it or leave it. You are creating in every moment. And I am here today to teach you to program with the things and the practices that mean something to you and your mission and your unique purpose here on this earth. As a well-being collective, see us as part of your mission. We are not separate. We have our separate bodies, but if you take all the bodies away of the animals, the plants, take all the body parts away, what's left is light, the soul, the infinite soul. And that is what resonates so beautifully with me about this well-being collective, because we're not moving anymore as one man like the old icon or the previous icon. We will not judge it. We're working as a whole, full of light, full of knowledge. So what if, now your new what if game is, what if everything works out? What if everything is easy? What if there is an additional $20,000 in my bank account, or $13,500 every week? What if? What if? That's freaking awesome. Isn't that awesome? Tell your friends. Me and my friends all day today, I said, don't worry, I'm going to be delusional all day. If you don't like it, don't text back. It's fine. You know what do we do when we get text messages we don't want? We capital letters, STOP. Whatever. Do it. Be delusional. Pick out what you want. Say what you want. Because what happens is when you have a plan, well, that's not the plan. The thing is you express it. But when you say, okay, what would it take? What does that look like? From your current standing knowledge, you may not even know. And don't worry about it, because that's not the most important part. But if you write it down, that would mean you use the facts. If I am paid as executive, I'm hitting every single crystal available. That would mean you can write it out. You have the dates. I helped 2 people share with 2 people. Let the universe fill in the rest of the blanks. Don't spend your day writing things out and making a plan. That should be maybe a 20-minute window of your day. And I will teach that in the next one. Most millionaires, billionaires that were interviewed are using the brain dump, the top 3, and then scheduling it. So we'll do some more of that scheduling next time. But after the what ifs, this is where you take inspired action. Don't be afraid of action. Don't be afraid of one baby step, because one baby step of yours is, you can go ahead and consider tenfold. Tenfold. When I take one step, universe brings whatever it is that it knows that I need, want, feel, or is, and that I'm ready to receive and experience. It's right there. So stay open, be in that. Taking baby steps, getting on this call, that counts. That counts. Every step towards becoming a better version of yourself. So don't get caught up. Oh, I didn't do my 5 reach outs or add 5 people today to my group. And knowing that was one of the things that you had on your list. You don't have to put it off till tomorrow. Let's just say that it's late at night. Send a message of love. Don't worry about it being Isagenix. Send 5 thank yous to people that you know. Thank you for being you. I appreciate you. If somebody did something nice for you that day, go right to gratitude. This self-loathing stuff, being in victim mode, it has no choice but to attract more of it. It's science. So people used to think I was super weird because I was talking this language that I'm speaking to you today. And it was fine because I knew who I was. But it's so great. I want to thank you all for being very open to a better way. And then I'll say better. I was going to say a new way of thinking. But I will say, I believe it's a better way to have this flow in your life, to have what you want manifesting in rapid sequence, and saying things like this. I have such a large and loyal customer base. They keep coming back for more. My business is growing quickly and my products are selling fast. And you can duplicate this. Actually, in the thread or wherever y'all keep stuff, I'll write out the little chart for you because it did kind of go along with here, but you're just putting your first and last name in one column. We have a moment, we can do it. And in the second column, you are an affirmation. So you want to write your name 7 times. The second column, 7 times, you're going to write, my business is growing quickly and my products are selling fast, or a similar affirmation that you would like to use. And then the next column is, and you can do this like 3 paragraphs down the page. Columns may not work on one piece of paper. And so you want to be right to the point as well, because otherwise it takes a very long time to write it 7 times. Then the next 7 is what I said before. I have such a large and loyal customer base. They keep coming back for more. And on the back of the piece of paper, you want to write what it is in fullness that your business looks like. You want to write it out. I am so excited to be enjoying this ever growing, this infinitely growing Isagenix business. I love my beautiful team. I love feeling good within my body and good in my mind. I love the power that I have found within this company. I am rich. Now, I just made that off from the top of my head. You want that affirmation to mean something to you, and you are writing it out. You just write that one time. The work is on the other side. And then write, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I would sign your name. And if you want to follow suit with what Kathy Coover says, a red pen written in a red notebook and write in cursive. And why do we write in cursive? Because it's flowy and it connects to the next letter. And how do we become supersonic wealthy in Isagenix and everywhere else? We connect. We are all equal. I am not above you. Rebecca is not below me or above me. We are equals. Take the power, integrate it in your body, and go forward today. Magnify your life. Thank you for having me. Anybody got any questions, or how does that work? I don't know if you have questions.
Oh, thank you so much, Katie, for sharing these beautiful words of wisdom, and through your experience and your knowledge and, you know, all the gains that you've gained through this experience. It's beautiful to be able to share the wealth with others. And this is what this is all about, right? It's about circulating the wealth and the knowledge so that we can continue to raise our vibration and continue to grow and flow into the people that we were designed to live, right? We were designed to live a purpose-filled life. We were designed to live life more abundantly, and each and every one of us has that power. And we just have to remember, sometimes we go through the process of our human experience and we experience some amnesia, right? Because of all the programming that we are bombarded with throughout our lifetime, and we forget who we are, right? And so these conversations are so important because they're just reminders in different languages and different forms of expression, because each and every one of us has the capacity and the ability to be able to speak this way, but you have to allow yourself to remember. So, you know, having guest speakers that are living this life right now, that are living a purpose-filled and limitless life, when they're reminding us of our power, it activates us and we're able to go out into the world and experience that for ourselves. So I would love to open up the lines of communication for anyone that, you know, can express gratitude to Katie for being here, something that you gained from this conversation, anything. I would love to give the platform to someone that would love to courageously share. Marilyn, go ahead.
I love that you're an opera singer, and I wondered, are you still integrating Isagenix with your opera career?
Yes, my last full tour was 2016 through 18, all over Europe and Asia. And when the world's been shut down, I've been in creation mode. So I've been writing music and singing and not just opera anymore. I decided I wanted to write my own songs. So that's what I'm doing right now. But all of my, when I had a voice and piano studio, that's how I started. I got all of because they watched me shrink. I was like the incredible shrinking woman at the piano. One week I was, almost 300 pounds, just kept on going on down. And so they just naturally signed up. So that's how it started organically. So music, yeah, going.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
So did did that influence others to follow what you were doing?
Yes, actually. I have, let's see how many members we have. The South Carolina Symphony, the orchestra. I met the girl at the gym actually, but she plays the first or second chair on the flute. And so we have all these flute players, cellists. We have almost an entire orchestra on my left team. It's hilarious. And the other side is all like rock singers. It's so crazy. Rock singers, professional boxers. It's just weird how my team is very musical and sentient on this side. Never hears like people are rocking it out. It's just where you are in your life. You'll see if you go down, this is a fun thing to do. Go back to the beginning of your enrollments. Oh my gosh, because you can see it all in your back office and recognize where you were mentally, physically, and emotionally, and those people that are there, and see if they're still in your friend group or if they ascended and grew with you, or where are they? It's a fun thing to do.
That is awesome. You know what is so interesting is that in one of the conversations last week, they talked about how Isagenix is for everyone, but it's not really for everyone if they're not ready, right? And so each and every one of us are spread out throughout the planet, and we all have a different story. We have different experiences. We have a different way of living. And so we each have the opportunity to impact a completely different demographic, which is beautiful because that allows us to recognize that there's absolutely no competition. That each and every one of us has the capacity to create millions and billions of dollars, even not just with Isagenix, but even with the activation of our creativity that happens through this process, how we can simultaneously also create other businesses while we're doing this. Like Katie, I mean, you're able to continue in your music career, now writing, and I'm sure pursuing other endeavors, right? As you're creating your millions of dollars with Isagenix.
Yes. And all of you should be. Every millionaire has at least 7 streams of income. So it doesn't matter if it's it can be anything. What are you good at? I mean, we've seen people making money doing everything, and it's because that's what they're passionate about and they're good at it. All of my coaching clients, they come in to coach with me to balance their chakras and get in line and all of that. They all become Isagenix customers. I already know that's happening, but I'm attracting them through a different part of me. If you call it different, I mean, it's all one thing, but you know what I mean? That attractor marketing works for whatever your avatar is. So if I'm seeking more coaching clients because that's what I love to do, and if I love doing it, they're going to be thrilled with the value I'm adding to their life. So now they want whatever I'm doing. So whatever I sell, they're a yes. So this is a really great way to make more money, just being yourself.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree with you more. And what's beautiful about this is that we have an opportunity to create a lifestyle business. This is what this is. It's not a traditional way of doing things, right? And Isagenix most importantly, has given us the opportunity to transform our physical, our mental, and spiritual body. Therefore, we can transform into the beings that we were created to be all along, right? Again, we just forgot. And so we're able to really, activate different parts of ourselves because we are multidimensional human beings. We're not supposed to do just one thing. That's what society teaches us. But we're here to remind each and every one of you that you are a multidimensional human being with so much capacity to do so many things. How are you going to create 7 streams of income? Right. And you can do that. You can and do it in different industries. But it's so beautiful that we have this vehicle with Isagenix because we're transforming our own most valuable asset, right? The most important piece of real estate that we'll ever own, which is our body. And then we have the capacity to activate our beautiful minds so that we can creatively express and creatively create, right? More consciously, each and every single day that we are on this planet. So it is such a beautiful gift that keeps on giving. And it's incredible that we have this community here with Isagenix where we can share these stories, we can activate each other, we can inspire each other, and we can continuously grow and evolve, transform into the multi-billionaires that we were created to be. Is there anything that you would like to share to end this call, Katie? Thank you so much for your time. You are such a blessing, and it's such an honor to have you a part of this conversation.
Aw, thank you so much. I really love being here. And while you were talking, you made me think of sometimes when you're making what you're making, whatever it is, you've made a cycle or 5 cycles or your people. So think of this as your people. Remind yourself and remind your people that we are how many billion-dollar company are we? Do we know? Is it more than 5 billion now?
I mean,
let's just call it 7, 8, 9, 10 billion. We are Isagenix. I am Isagenix. What might help you see it and feel it is you're not just a drop in the ocean. You're a whole ocean. If you take a cup of water out of the ocean, is the ocean in the cup or is it just that little piece? It's the ocean. You're the ocean. You're Isagenix. So see the wealth and abundance. That's where you can really start to tap into that limitless access to all that is, because we are working as a team. Jim and Kathy Coover, Peter, Eric, Emily, Dave, all of these people, me, we're all have the same interest. We all have the same access. And we all are contributing to this collective activation because we love you and because you're a part of me. You're not separate from me. I'm working with you and I want to help you because by helping you, I'm helping myself. Does it matter that I'm not financially connected if you believe that? I'm connected to you. I'm talking to you right now. You're receiving my energy and I'm receiving yours. And I thank you for that. And I hope you guys will take some of this or all of it today and be great. Be happy. We're here to be happy. Side note, you didn't know.
Absolutely. Absolutely. No, definitely. We are constantly exchanging energy, and it is so beautiful that we get to exchange energy with the most abundant and prosperous human beings on planet Earth. And I am here to remind you that you are abundant, that you are prosperous, that you are brilliant, that you are bold, that you are courageous, and you have everything you need inside of you to go out and create the limitless life that you were created to live from the very beginning of time. So thank you so much to everyone that's on this live conversation and to every person that is going to join us from this day moving forward on the live recording. So we like to end this call with the Isagenix salute, right? So on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Isagenix.
Hey, thank you, Katie. Good luck with your
An amazing rest of your day. Thank you.
All right.